Welcome back to another Careful Boys, where we are very careful boys. And today we are talking indeed about some adult topics that people want to hear about because market macros. We're talking about the housing market.
Yay! Let's talk about something we can't afford!
This guy's gonna come right now.
Take it away.
What do you mean? What the fuck?
Housing. Talk about it.
Looking at him. House, bitch.
What have you been
Hey,
learning?
no, honestly, so we're in 2020 fucking 3. Mm-hmm. Barely. How do you feel about the housing market? How do you feel about the economy macros wise? How do you feel about the environment, the landscape?
The environment, the landscape, and trying to make it not boring.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of people that are watching are in the age of either wanting to buy a house or considering it, or planning for it. Let's see.
No, wake up.
Or near dead from old age.
Yeah, or near from old age in the near future. And so I think for a lot of people, with the interest rates going up, they're like, how the fuck am I ever gonna afford this shit?
Exactly.
You see all these Instagram comparisons, right? They're like, right now, I think pretty much the cost of a $400,000 house, the mortgage payment is the same as a house that's like $700,000 or $800,000, just based off interest rate.
Yeah.
So they're like,
It's like plus 6%.
yeah. So they're like, oh, that's awesome that the fucking demand is way lower, but the affordability isn't higher. You know, just because there's less people in the market, but the interest rate's so high, the mortgage is still it's still really, really high. So for a lot of investors, I think for them, it's like, okay, this is kind of cool. You're kind of shaking out the market and shaking out the people that aren't really, really interested, and then see if we can come in and just scoop like a mofo.
Are they shaking them like on both sides of their face and their tits?
Yeah, they're like shaking it like this and like this and
But what are all the employees that just lost their jobs at Twitter gonna do? They can't buy a house.
I feel like those guys, anyone that's in Silicon Valley, like if you know of anyone's like job packages, they're pretty set.
Okay, never
According
mind.
to
I don't feel bad
Min
then.
from What's a Mortgage, because I follow him online, he has been talking about how unemployment rates in America have not been going up. They've actually been slightly declining according to the last report.
Yeah.
So he encourages people to still buy if you're in that place to want to close, but then feel free to refinance later when the rates do drop back.
And to all the stupid fucks out there that are like, oh, I need to go find myself. When they look at your fucking finances and shit, they're like, okay, cool, let me see your last 3 years W-2.
Yeah.
If you don't hold a job, there goes your fucking chances of owning a house, you fucking stupid find yourself fucks.
What if you found a wealth of personal discovery? Like, can you quantify that?
Well, that's awesome. Well, guess what? You're never gonna have a home. You gotta get another job and hold it for like 2 or 3 years.
Thanks, Dad. Cool.
I got a tent on Venice Beach, and I live just as good as the millionaire neighbors around me.
Then that's good for them.
That's good news.
Yeah, I got a Coleman tent. It's pretty sick. And then like I just pitch it in front of the beach, and I have
4-person tent.
I have a really good view.
Is it knife proof? Because that might be a problem.
I mean,
That might be
all I'm saying is,
Oh shit!
Damn you, Coleman!
the suckers around me, they gotta pay millions, but I get it for free. So
Suckers, huh?
But a lot of people are just waiting.
Homeowners hate this guy.
They're waiting for the interest rates to drop back down. I think in 2024 or whatever, where it's more affordable. But the problem is, it's always like that, right? With the interest rates drop, demand goes up again. Everyone floods the market, so now the cost of homes goes back up again. So that's the tough part, where you're trying to balance supply and demand, but you're also really trying to balance affordability. I think that's the main issue that people aren't really addressing, is just because the interest rates go down and then like it doesn't mean it's more affordable. So that's the part that kind of sucks. I think it is like the American dream. Like everyone has this like, oh, I want to, after college, I want to get married, I want to have a house. But especially in like the bigger cities, New York, San Francisco, LA, it's fucking almost impossible.
dude, you know, so last year when we were just talking about this, the average house price in fucking LA was like 700 something thousand. Now it's 800 something. That's the average.
You know the fucking
bummer.
Monterey Park house I had, like our first home? I looked it up just for shits and giggles. That motherfucker's $950 now.
Whoa! And what did your want to
It's
get?
just like a regular ass fucking
What'd you
house.
sell it for?
I bought it for like low 7. I think I got it for like 730.
Shit. You suck.
Yeah.
Because you could have made way more.
We just realized we outgrew it. It was too small. It was like perfect for me and Gio, and then
Damn, you
the minute we
suck,
had a
dude.
kid and then family started coming in, we're like, oh fuck, like fifth, like was like 1,500 square feet or whatever. I was like, that does not cut it once family starts coming over.
You may weigh more in that Vegas house though.
Oh yeah.
A little bit more on that one, yeah.
My shit lost value. Like my shit. What? It pumped up like a motherfucker. I was like, whoa, $40,000 in like 2 months.
What?
And then it just crashed like nothing, and I lost 15K.
Dude, our shit went up like 120,000. It was crazy. But then, yeah, it went right back down.
Do you know what caused that?
It's just the time.
Yeah, it's just, but then I mean,
it's gonna over time. It's gonna go up.
Pre-interest rates, right? People were trying to lock in like better mortgage rates. So then, like, it's like, oh, I can get it for 2%, 2.5%, 2.75%. Awesome. But then now it's like 5%. So people are like, I'm more scared. So you keep my
so the thing is now the houses, the absolute price is more affordable. So if you can qualify for a loan, the cool thing is you're not going to be competing with people. Whereas before it was like all cash offers, 50K, 100K over asking, waive all contingencies. I'm not even going to expect the house. I don't give a fuck if your pipes are burst.
You're talking about for new.
Yeah. For shit like that, they'll do all kinds of like technically irresponsible shit. I just want the house. Yeah. I'm not even going to like check to see if things are good, if it has termites or whatever. But now, if you can afford, it's actually a good time to buy, in my opinion, because you can buy it, interest rates fluctuate, but then if you hold on to the absolute price, in 2024, when the interest rates drop, you can refi. Yeah, and then your mortgage rate will get dropped by a fuck ton.
That's the game. But I don't know, because we're all in like positions where we actually were able to even buy a house, and like a lot of people can't. Like this just impossible.
It's insane.
Especially if you're in LA.
5%?
It's sometimes 6 if your credit ain't great or more.
I think the hard truth is though, I think people can, they just don't want to move. That's I think the hard truth.
Yeah.
Where people, they want their cake and eat it too, and it's like, I grew up in New York, I want to buy in New York, and it's like, well shit, you better make like $500,000 a year.
Yeah. Right. But we are seeing an exodus though from all the California, New York, Hawaii, like major. I think it was like 15,000 people left Hawaii, like hundreds of thousands left fucking California, New York, and then they went to more affordable states. So those were the people that were able to be like, you know what, I work remote, or like I could find a job elsewhere. Like us, we went to Vegas, right? But then like, what about people who are working class or whatever, and they're just their roots are all in California, or like they just all their family and friends. I think that's the difficult part, where like
It is.
The family and friends is the hard
They're
part.
talking to us, you guys.
Huh?
They're talking to us.
Yeah, joke
not
is
only
not
that-
like, you know, luckily all of us were able to buy houses.
Fucking moron.
And, you know, we don't got no roots here.
The families and friends is the hard part.
Like generationally, like they've been around, like even Gio's parents and shit, or like just the community that they're in, and they can't fathom
But
leaving.
they're dumb, because I'm like, just fucking a few moments ago, your ass was living in Mexico. Don't fucking act like you got roots here. Your roots were, you were uprooting.
That's true. Nobody really got roots in California.
I mean, you sneezed, you had new roots.
I know. California's a new ass state.
Yeah, I'm like, don't act like you've been here for fucking 10 generations.
That's right, because all the different neighborhoods that we have here, they're like less than 50 years old.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Most of the Japanese people have been here longer.
I know. That's the funny part.
Yeah, the fucking rush hour Chinese restaurant been here way longer than.
Yeah, Hopley.
Happily. That's true. I do think though the hardest thing about like moving is the community and upbringing your just leaving your life. Like I think that's why it's just like it's affordable, but fuck.
Also,
dude.
leaving your source of income.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Dude, making Nikki's parents come to us for Thanksgiving was fucking tight.
They came to Vegas.
Yeah. And for Thanksgiving, I fucking did a turkey and everything.
Was that their first time at your guys' house?
That's dope.
And we brought it.
Yeah.
And Nikki was a hater, a doubter.
Why?
Yo, she was saying I wouldn't do the turkey. She was saying like, oh, I wouldn't get it done in time. And guess what? I fucking did it. And
Wow, you actually made a turkey.
I made a turkey. I fucking
And you didn't burn it or nothing.
did all of it. And it was juicy. It was good.
You did it from scratch, or did you get it from the market and you warmed it up in the oven?
I got it from scratch. No, yeah. I bought. Like,
I made it from scratch from Boston Market.
I bought like a frozen turkey days in advance. I
The Honey
thought it
Baked
out.
Ham store.
I thought it out and everything. And Nikki never thought I could fucking do it.
Damn, dude.
You showed her, huh?
I love it. I love proving that bitch wrong. I love it. A
You're very domestic, huh?
little bit.
What else do you do that's very domestic?
Was her dad like how much did you pay for this house? And he's like, what the fuck?
No, he's been awesome. Her dad's my dude. He's the best, dude. He's honestly the best. But,
He's known how what a good deal it was there.
oh yeah, well he's just impressed because like it's like a 3,000 square foot home, and he's like, holy shit. And like his house looks like a fucking toilet.
What kind of toilet though?
Yeah.
Like the ones we have here?
We got some fancy toilets
Public restroom.
At a beach.
Yeah, and he knows.
Beach.
And he knows.
At a KOA campground.
Yeah, those are the worst, dude.
No, he's the best. He's so awesome.
He's the white
generous.
one, yeah?
No, he's
the white one.
Oh, he's a Filipino one.
Filipino.
I always forget which one's which.
Her mom is full of white. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
but no,
That's like he was a gangster.
he's the man. But no, he's yeah, it's just been really cool, and we love our place. But then getting to host was like, oh, it's kind of addicting. So now I'm like, okay,
You want to throw more events?
play for Christmas next year.
That's cool.
Oh.
You have a very classic host house. Like you got like 2 living rooms.
Thank you. How would you know?
Huh?
Have you been to my house?
No, we're not friends.
so, but no, decorating it for Christmas too was important because like my nieces and nephews were coming. So I was like, I wanted them to like remember. You're kind of like that. Like I wanted them to remember
Core
like,
memory, yeah.
Christmas lights, stupid fucking LED reindeer in the lawn. Like,
You don't
all that-
forget those ones either.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
those are the
you-
magical ones.
Yeah, and my nephew at the time got sick, and then they had to like leave early, and my niece and nephew cried on the way home, which is good for me.
They're like, I wanted to stay.
They wanted to stay. They wanted to come back.
That's
And
great.
a little shot across the bow at my family being fucking degenerates because they can't stop being hoarders. My sister is a hoarder like my mother, right? It's like fucking a disease. And my nephew and niece were like, man, like Uncle Steven and Nikki, their house is so clean. Like, it'd be so cool for houses like this.
It'd be cool if we could see our driveway.
Oh no.
And then my sister's like, okay, well, you know how to do that, right? You have to get rid of your toys. And I'm like, this is why it's a disease. Jesus fucking Christ.
Blame it on someone else.
Yeah.
Ouch.
They won't even know the toys are gone. Just
Dude, are they the kind that like they don't park the car in the garage because there's nowhere to put it?
yeah.
They just park it on the lawn because the driveway's full of like old boats and trailers and stuff.
Garbage.
Yeah, unidentifiable things that look like AI.
Best example. This actually happened. My niece hands my brother-in-law a block of wood that she marked up with a marker. And it's like, she drew like Santa Claus looks like shit. And then, it looks like shit. And then,
Kid's not gonna remember this shit.
yeah, my sister hands it to my brother-in-law, and she's like, hey, Jeff, can you go like, put this in the garage? Cause like, this is awesome. And I'm like, Jeff, put it in the fucking garbage. Be a man. I'm like, Jeff, be a man, put it in the fucking
Burn it,
garbage.
Jeff.
He didn't have.
You think it's because she's gonna remember? She goes, she's in the garage. She's like, wait, where's that?
Where's Clara's fucking wood
Where is
block? Clara did a wood block. Where's the wood block with the fucking shitty Sandy on it?
And you won't hear the end of it.
I'm telling you, bro. And yeah, he knows. Because he's there when I'm not there. Like, I'm not there to defend him. So he's like, I'm going to go down. He's like, Steve won't be here to defend me. I'm going to go down. Shit. So I get what he did. Because he's like, I really do. But then he put it away in storage. And I was like, you little pussy, you little man.
Oh,
You're a tiny little man.
oh man.
You guys do have a very like hosty house.
Yeah.
It's nice, yeah.
It's like come kick it, yeah.
Thank you.
This is great.
I feel like Vegas though has a lot of space to create like a more middle class family environment, which is so ironic because of its
the ideal.
but it's so fucking like kind of Stepford wifey. It's like middle class 50s era golden like
I love it.
What? But it's Sin City.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is if you just don't go to actual strip, it's like it's not there.
No, it's like nice Riverside.
Why would you go to Vegas then?
It's like nice.
what the fuck? I live there, man. Come on.
Dude, you know me, man. I gotta be at least at Red Rock Casino. Come on, baby.
Oh,
Hey.
craps, man?
I probably spent about once a week going on to the strip. Like
you?
whenever, at least once.
Really?
A week. Yeah, because I love people watching, and I thought living in Vegas would ruin the Vegas for me.
And you were wrong.
But what ended up happening was I had so much more time to explore the other parts of Vegas that I didn't get to. Because every single time, because it was a vacation, what ended up happening was I'm just doing my favorites. And then I go home. And I was like, you know what? I'll go to Pawn Stars, but I ain't here for that. Fuck that. I'm here to do the things that I like to do. Like, I gotta gamble, I gotta eat here, and then you're done, right? But then now I get to do the Pawn Stars, the fucking big pinball thing. I could do all these other side missions.
Dude, I'm getting off a plane. No joke, no bullshit. I'm getting off a plane. I'm coming back from JK. This is like 2 months ago. I get off the plane. There's Rick from Pawn Stars. Boom, right here. As close to me as you. He was on the same flight as me. And him and not Chun-Li, the other kid, he was on his son.
Yeah.
They were both on the flight with me.
That's crazy. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Say what up?
I'm with the Pawn Stars. This is sick. But then it's one of those things like I get now because like it happens to us in public, right? Because we're so fucking famous that like people are like, holy shit, I can't believe it's you.
And you don't want to do it to them.
Yeah. But no, but it's one of those things where like you look at them for a second and then you're like. And I totally did that to Rick. I totally did that to Rick.
Yeah, because you don't know who it is yet.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck? I was.
There's a few seconds where you think it's someone that you like, you know each other, and then you go, oh wait, no, that's one way.
We're friends. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
no,
That's a one-way road, yeah.
I watched you review a Civil War gun.
I know.
I can't stop
I
staring.
just tell them I'm a big fan. Like I saw Michael Bisping.
Oh, sick.
Like when I got to the airport.
That's tight.
I saw him. I was like, oh shit, that's fucking Michael Bisping. And then I could tell like he was just trying to get a sandwich, but all the stores were closing, so he's just going from one store to the other. And I was like, I could tell he's not in a good mood. I'm like, hey, Michael Bisping, big fan. That's it. You know, and I give him touch some like bump knuckles, and then I just walked away.
Dude, I went to a premiere in LA of Heat. You guys know I love Heat, one of my favorite movies ever. And Michael Mann was there. And like afterward, I was like, Michael Mann, I'm the hugest fan ever. I fucking love you. And I didn't want a picture. I was just like, I just wanted to shake his hand. That's what I did.
That's tight.
He's like, thank you.
That's almost better than getting a picture.
Yeah. I just don't want to bug him too much, but I bugged him anyway. And then he pushed me. He's like, "What?" I was like, "I don't want to bug you." He's like you're doing right now." Like you're doing right now. For real? No. Have you guys read that copy pasta? That's really funny.
Funny.
Oh, like you're doing right now? Oh, you like you're doing right now?
That is the funniest thing when a fan was like, "Hey, I don't mean to interrupt anything," and they're literally like interrupting.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing ever.
I don't mean to interrupt at all. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm not interrupting, am I?
Literally am with my body in.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah,
and then the minute go, yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, we got the son of a bitch.
Yeah, we got this, motherfucker.
That happened to
Bring like 50
I
friends.
always say yes, you know. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not interrupting anything, even though we're planning like how to take Ty to the hospital or whatever.
Victor did that to Justin Bieber when we were at Boston Market in the Valley. Justin Bieber was sitting there. It was just him and his like one security or whatever. Victor goes right up to like goes down at the table. Hey Justin, can I get a photo? And Justin goes, I'm eating. And then Victor's all, okay. I was like, yeah, dude, he's eating. That's you should probably wait a little.
What a dick, huh?
Yeah, can't believe he did that.
Douchebag, huh?
But we were all like, Victor, you're an idiot. Clearly, that was on
And he's like literally like about this.
Yeah.
He was
he's
about to
literally-
start eating.
Let the plane get to the fucking tarmac first.
Get to the destination.
Justin Bieber's going in for surgery. He's like, hey, can I get a picture? He's like, I'm going in for surgery.
Let me take it out.
Anthony, have you met anybody famous before?
Me?
Dude, he's met like Jackie Chan, all sorts
But
of.
like not on a gig.
No, that's the number one. That's the absolute number one.
But not on a gig, like randomly.
Not like that, but like a cold
Greatest highlight of my life.
ran into. Cold had to say hi. I'm Anthony, leader of the Kinjas. JK.
The leader of the Kinjas. Fuck no. What I did do is I saw John Bernthal at Universal Studios.
Whoa.
And I think he's dope. And the thing
Is that John B's full name?
Yeah.
I wanted to like say what's up and or get a photo, but then he kept on kind of like walking this way, and I didn't want to like stalk forever. And then by the time I was like, all right, cool, he's posting up, and I started going over, but then like a bunch of like either his kids or like other kids and like family came, and I was like, I'm not gonna bother.
That's when you hit him with, I don't want to interrupt,
I was
but
like 3 minutes into the journey too. You know when you're into the chase, you're kind of waiting, you're trying to be respectful, and you're just kind of like going, but it didn't work.
I met Mark Ruffalo.
Oh really?
Raffalo.
Raffle tickets.
Post Hulk too. Not like rom-com Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
I met
Not
Hulk
just like
Ruffalo.
heaven, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
just like that.
Of that movie.
I met him
Guilty
at
pleasure?
VidCon, and there was a guy with him who was like, you could tell that he was bugging Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
He's like his lawyer or some shit. But like he's going around telling everybody like, I got Mark Ruffalo, he's with me and shit. He's with me, he's my boy. We're boys, we boys together. And then you can tell Mark's just like, God fucking damn it, why did I agree to this shit? Should stay in my room. But like, he's like walking Mark Ruffalo around like he's a petting zoo. And like, poor Mark had to take pictures with assholes like me. Yeah, it was great. It was really fun.
Dude, can I tell you just real quick a mystery that I solved? That like one time I said it here and I didn't know the answer, and now I do. So like I'd said before that every time I sign up for a new app or something, like a major app like TikTok or some kind of mail thing, it'll go, oh, would you like to add these people from your contacts? And it would always come up, Meghan Trainor is in my contacts.
No way.
What?
I go, how the fuck is, how do I don't know Meghan Trainor.
Yeah.
Why is she, it would always go, oh, you can add these people, they're in your phone book. I'm like, which one? But you don't know which one her number is. Cause like I go through it, I'm like, I don't have her saved. So
Like I ran a train on him, Megan. I think that's what it is.
and it was just a big pun, yeah. No, so like, I was trying to figure that out.
I don't think that's what it is though.
And then I thought back, I'm like, oh, there was one time that I do remember Meghan Trainor went up to Red Food when we were at club, and she was like, hey, like we should do music time. And he was like, yeah. And then she walked away, and then he goes, who's that? And I was like, that's the closest I ever came. I didn't take her number down or anything, so I'm like, there's no way I have her in my phone. Turns out, I go to a baby shower of one of my friends, and then one of her friends who I used to be on tour with when she was doing media, she goes, hey, I'm Meghan Trainor's manager now. And I went, that's how. Because her number, she manages Meghan Trainor's accounts. So it's her number that's on all of Meghan Trainor's personal shit.
That's so fucking random.
Isn't that dope? Well, that's it.
So it's not her.
It's her management. It's her management's personal number.
So you didn't run a train on a Megan?
Yeah, what'd you bring that one up for?
Yeah, why'd you say that?
It's for a later episode.
When we're off the record.
Good.